Yeah, you met Lemmy and the guys before?
Yeah, yeah. In fact, I've actually sung Killed by Death a couple times before with them. I sang it with them in France and in Sweden. So it was the third time when we did it in Berlin.
Yeah.
I always get really nervous every time I do it.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. But I love doing it.
Yeah, okay. But Billy Gibbons, what stuff that you talked about? That you had in common or something?
We talked about Toronto. We talked about this, it's become kind of an urban myth about them in Montreal, and I asked him if it happened, and he confirmed it. It's too long a story to go into now. And we talked about gear. So, and he is the gear head, so it was the right conversation to have with Billy Gibbons for sure.
Yeah, okay.
I would have loved to talk to him about Mexican food because I hear he's a big Mexican food fan, and it's the reason why I had to sign up for a gym when we got back from the States, because I can have Mexican food 3 times a day. I can have it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay. And that's not really good if you're trying to keep off your weight.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Well, looks like you're still in shape.
No, I had to lose it.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I haven't had Mexican food in a few months.
Okay.
So that's a good thing. Keep me away from it, or else I'll eat all of it. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, about the last tour was like new songs like like Take Me Home, the bit more quiet ones. How is it doing? How's it playing live in the band, and how do people react?
It's actually been, you know, there's always like one guy who doesn't like it in the crowd, but the majority of people when we play it really dig it, surprisingly so. We got a lot of questions about it when we put out the record as to why we put out this soft song, but I'm like, we're a hard rock band, and all the hard rock bands I ever knew put out records with at least one ballad, if not 2, and that's not even a ballad, it's just a slower, softer song, but it's not a ballad. I ain't singing really about a girl, I'm singing about wanting to go home, which I guess is a little bit more pussy than that. But it doesn't deviate from the tried and true hard rock formula of bands like Thin Lizzy and Kiss, and even ZZ Top. I mean, we mentioned Top, even Metallica, or any hard rock band eventually puts out a ballad. Even Motorhead did it. So, and questionably, depending on who you ask, AC/DC have done it. So, who cares? We did it. I like that tradition. Those bands are the tradition that I like to follow. I always consider ourselves a hard rock band, you know. We're not a punk rock band, we're not a hardcore band. Those are influences of ours. We grew up listening to those kinds of musics. But realistically, we're a hard rock band. I mean, we know who we are. We're not going to pretend we're something that we're not, you know.
So are there going to be more, you want to go further down that road, you know?
To be honest with you, I don't know, but we've already been talking about the next record, and the only thing that we keep saying is we just want it to be violent.
Violent.
Violent. That's the one word that keeps when we have discussions about it, that gets thrown around a lot. So I don't know where it's going to end up. We might just end up putting out 10 ballads, or it might be very, very fucking violent. So we don't know yet.
Violent, what is it?
I don't know, dude. You gotta wait till we finish writing it. I have no idea. No, but it's the one word that I'm just saying that we keep throwing out there.